Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Pour Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright, now look, so for this one, this gonna be about my response to my live and videos about R. Kelly part two. Yeah, it's a part two to this thing. You know what I'm saying? New info coming out. I done said this before. Now it's basically just hitting the net. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm gonna let y'all hear this. This is coming from Willie D Live. Y'all know anything about Willie D? I'll show him some love. You know what I'm saying? But he dropped this video about R. Kelly. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. I'm gonna get straight to the meat and potatoes about it. So it's like a little more than 8 minutes, but I'm only play about 2 minutes just to get the point across. All right. This is the video before I play it. So you know I ain't making up shit. It say breaking. Aryan Brotherhood member hired to kill R. Kelly in prison. All right, let's get to it.
Willie D. Live. What's up, family? R. Kelly wants to be let out of prison ASAP. According to his lawyers, the feds are trying to get him killed. Now, why would the feds want R. Kelly killed? Well, that's the $64 million question. But for right now, the lawyers ain't got time to figure out what that answer is. They want R. Kelly spring from jail right now. They say that he needs to be put on house arrest. Put him on house arrest while he serves out the rest of his time. R. Kelly is currently serving a 30-year prison sentence. His appeals were denied. So, for right now at least, he's serving a 30-year bid. In new court papers, R. Kelly's team claims a dying inmate named Mikhail Glenn Stein was told by prison staff to murder him in exchange for his freedom. Stein says he was told not to worry about the charges because the evidence would be covered up. Stein says he was ready to do it, but changed his mind and warned R. Kelly instead. He also claims another Aryan Brotherhood member was later asked to kill both him and R. Kelly. R. Kelly's lawyers say more gang members are showing up at the prison and the threat is growing. They want him released to home confinement before someone goes through with it. R. Kelly is currently serving a 30-year prison sentence for sex trafficking and racketeering. An appeals court upheld his convictions earlier this year. All right, fam, you know how this go. Give me a thumbs up.
All right, now y'all done heard that, right? Okay, just what I said before. They don't care who you are when you go to jail. Your ass will get got. You know what I'm saying? What they saying here is basically they trying to say the Aryan Brotherhood basically was hired by the feds to kill R. Kelly. Check this out. The feds don't have to hire the Aryan Nation to kill R. Kelly. Who is R. Kelly? R. Kelly already been sentenced to his time. He already out the way. So the feds don't gotta pay nobody to get him off. You know what I'm saying? He out the way. He's done for. You know? Then number two, if they really want to get you out the way, the feds, they could walk in your cell and hit your ass that lethal injection and get you up out of there. Guess why? Because they're the system. They can do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And guess what's gonna happen? Everybody gonna be in the uproar. Oh, y'all killed him. Blah blah blah. Why would y'all do that? What y'all do that to him for? Injustice. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. The damn town gonna go on a riot. Houses gonna get burnt up. Buildings gonna get burned down. Blah 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 blah. Then guess what? After so long, everybody gonna go back to their original lives, and it's gonna be like it didn't even happen. You know what I'm saying? George Floyd situation. That man was free, and the cop killed him in front of everybody. What happened? It was a whole uproar for a while, and then what happened after that? Everybody went back to their lives. Same thing can happen here if they want to get R. Kelly out the way. They already got him out the way. He have a 30-year sentence. He 9 times out of 10 gonna die in there. You know what I'm saying? So he already out the way. Plus, on top of what he got to deal with while he in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys in there that's itching to get at him. You know? So trust and believe that the feds don't have to hire nobody to do this. You know what I'm saying? And what they said, what they hired him for was in exchange for his freedom. So you mean to tell me the feds came to you and said, hey, you in here doing a lot of time. If you go ahead and kill R. Kelly, we'll let you out. And we had all the evidence. And you decide not to take it. Not only you didn't take it, you went and told R. Kelly about this. So they put you in a bad position and you didn't take the deal, which is to free yourself. That's the number one goal of being in prison is to get free. You know what I'm saying? And the system offer you that for you to just kill this guy, get him out the way. And we gonna hide the evidence and let you go. And you say, nah, I'd rather do my time because I'm here rocking with my inmate brothers. No, that was a lie. That was a fucking lie. Do you want to know what I believe it was? I believe that the Aryan brothers would not. Oh, before I go any further, anybody that don't know what Aryan is like the white gang members. You know, that's against the black people. Kind of like the Ku Klux Klan, but they like the Ku Klux Klan type without the mask and shit. You know what I'm saying? In prison, they call Aryan brothers, right? Okay. What I believe what happened was the Aryan brothers just decided to tell him that. But what they doing is they letting him know, hey, we gonna get you out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got guys in prison that play like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll tell you inconspicuously without telling you. Like, I'm gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Like they make up some shit, but they telling you like, yeah, you better watch yourself because I get your ass. You know what I'm saying? I believe that that's what happened in this situation because even if the feds did come at this guy with that deal, he know not to say nothing about it. Even if he want to go through with it or not, he know not to say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they get his ass killed. Like, come on, man, that sound dumb. You know. So what I think it was, they was just telling him in a nice way, like, hey, we gonna get your ass killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better figure it out. You better get the fuck up out of here because we gonna do something to you. You know what I'm saying? And that go back to what I was saying from the top. They don't care about your celebrity status. They don't give a fuck. Black, white, green, red, purple. They don't care, man. Prison is prison, bro. It's a reason why these gorillas, these sharks, these lions, whatever you want to call them, it's a reason why they get sent there. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why they are there because they don't give a fuck about nothing. So that everybody keep thinking this celebrity status is gonna save you behind the walls. This is proof right here. I spoke on this shit months ago. You know what I'm saying? And now R. Kelly trying to get out of jail behind this. Why is that? Because he know they gonna kill him. He know they gonna get him. They on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And the saddest part of it is he probably ain't did nothing to nobody in there. This is just behind the wall talk. You know what I'm saying? This is how it go in there. It's survival of the fittest. And if they know you ain't cut like that and you in there on some bullshit, ah man, they on your ass. So many of the guys want you to be their girlfriend. So many of them want to kill you. So many of them want to fight you. So many of them want to choke you out. You know what I'm saying? Like you dealing with a lot in there when you coming in there with fucked up cases. Don't think that all them guys with these, weird cases be just doing their time and going home. Like, no, they don't. A lot of them don't make it out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's the situation with Kills. Them boys on his ass. Just like what happened with Tory Lanez. Now we got R. Kelly. I'm telling you, they don't care about your status. Your status is over with. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You in a whole nother time zone when you get behind that wall. You know what I'm saying? This not the free world no more. You not who you was out there no more. Really, to be honest, when you go to prison, it's like your life start over. So basically, all of that you was in the streets, it don't matter in there. It's all about what you do from here until you get out. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like if you was a shooter out there, you killed a bunch of motherfuckers, blah blah blah, all of that shit, right? All right, well now that you step in here, you got to do that in here. If you don't do that in here, what you said you was out there, it don't count. It don't matter, and you lying because you not on it in here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how prison work, dog. You gotta put your work in to live around that bitch, or you gonna have a hard time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think this is fucking 1,000 grown men all locked into a building together with each other. They don't got nothing to do but critique each other all day long. That's all they got to do. Chastise each other. That's all that's going on all day long. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's Kill's time, and they own him. And again, I spoke on this months ago, and now it's hitting the fan. It's sad, man. But Kills he trying to get out off of that, saying that the Aryan brothers was hired by the feds to get him knocked off. Even if that is true, so what? So what? Who you think you going to? You think you going to the system to tell on the system? No, sir. You are an inmate. You are a nobody. You are a convicted criminal. You don't have no say so. You know what I'm saying? Let's scale it back to court before you even go to prison, before you get sentenced. When you go to court, back and forth, you don't talk. The defendant, the criminal, you yourself, you don't talk. They don't let you talk at all. It's between the prosecutor, the judge, the lawyer. That's it. You as a defendant, you don't get to talk. They don't want to hear your mouth. You're a criminal. You know what I'm saying? You don't got nothing to say. You ever paid attention to that? Throughout a whole case, that's how they wrap that shit up. They don't got nothing to say to you. It's between the lawyer, the prosecutor, and the judge. You know what I'm saying? The only time they ask you to speak is when they sentence you. Basically, get your last word out. That's the only time they want to hear from you. So R. Kelly coming back with this, they don't want to hear that shit. You was a convicted criminal. You was in prison serving the sentence. That's it. Nothing else. So all that he trying to get out and he trying to do whatever he can, it ain't gonna work. You already sentenced. You're gone. You're done. That's that. I don't know what to say, but dog gonna have to chalk that up. It's over with because ain't no getting out for no kills. It's a wrap. It's been another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blinds rolled and your drink poured.